Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Yenda. What if I told you that artificial intelligence may already outperform many doctors in certain medical reasoning tasks? Not in science fiction, not in some distant future, today, right now. And yet, despite this, hospitals around the world are still not replacing physicians with AI. Why? Because in medicine, being correct is not enough. Being safe matters even more. A recent study evaluating 21 frontier AI systems revealed something truly remarkable. AI can often identify the correct diagnosis, in some cases even better than humans. But medicine is not simply about arriving at the right answer. Medicine is about reaching the right answer for the right reasons, in the right context, and at the right time. Think about a pilot. Would you trust an autopilot system that lands an aircraft successfully 95% of the time, but occasionally fails without understanding why? Most people would hesitate, and for good reason. In high-stakes environments, rare failures matter enormously. Medicine works the same way. A misdiagnosis is not just a statistic. It can become a life-altering event. It can mean delayed treatment, worsening disease, or even a human tragedy. Researchers found that AI performs especially well when the information is complete, when laboratory results are available, when imaging is present, when the diagnosis is already there, waiting to be recognized. But the earliest stage of medicine is very different. That is the stage where the patient walks in with uncertainty, with vague symptoms, with incomplete information, with clues that may conflict with one another. And that is exactly where doctors earn their value. Let's talk about intuition. People often describe intuition as something mysterious, almost magical, but it isn't magic. Clinical intuition is compressed experience. A physician may have seen thousands upon thousands of patients, thousands of subtle variations, thousands of patterns, thousands of exceptions to the rule. Over time, those patterns become deeply embedded. A doctor notices something small, a facial expression, a pause before answering, a symptom that doesn't quite fit, and suddenly a dangerous diagnosis moves higher on the list. AI currently struggles with this kind of reasoning. Still, we should not underestimate it. The pace of improvement is extraordinary. The study found that specialized reasoning models performed significantly better than standard models. Why? Because they spend more time thinking, more time comparing possibilities, more time testing alternatives, more time exploring the problem before settling on a conclusion. Interestingly, that sounds increasingly similar to how skilled doctors think. Could future AI close the gap? Absolutely. And perhaps faster than most people expect. Imagine combining AI with electronic medical records, medical guidelines, laboratory calculators, wearable data, continuous glucose monitors, smart rings, sleep metrics, heart rate variability, genetics, imaging, real-time monitoring. Now, you are no longer talking about a simple chatbot. You are talking about a digital clinical intelligence system. And that is where healthcare may be heading, not just reactive medicine, predictive medicine. Today, a doctor sees you when you are already sick. In the future, AI may detect risk long before symptoms ever appear. A drop in heart rate variability, a rising resting heart rate, worsening sleep quality. Abnormal glucose trends. Subtle physiological changes that would be easy for a human to miss. AI may spot problems weeks before they become obvious to us, and that is exciting. But there is still one crucial difference: empathy. When a patient hears a cancer diagnosis, they do not simply need information. They need compassion. They need reassurance. They need another human being to look them in the eye and help them carry the weight of that moment. Medicine is not only science, medicine is also relationship. And that remains uniquely human. In fact, the greatest risk may not be AI making mistakes. The greatest risk may be humans becoming too confident in AI, trusting outputs without questioning them, accepting recommendations without verification, replacing judgment with automation. History has shown us again and again that every powerful technology brings both benefits and risks. So, the lesson from this study is not that AI has failed. Far from it. The lesson is that medicine is harder than most people realize. A model can identify the answer. A clinician must understand the journey. And until AI learns to manage uncertainty as effectively as expert physicians, human oversight will remain essential. Perhaps the doctor of the future will not stand alone in a white coat. Perhaps they will work side by side with an AI partner, one providing superhuman memory, the other providing human judgment, one analyzing billions of data points, the other understanding what it means to be human, and together they may build the most powerful healthcare system humanity has ever seen. I'm Dr. Yendi, this is OxyZen Health Intelligence, and I'll leave you with one question. If an AI system could diagnose disease more accurately than most doctors, would you trust it with your health? Let us know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next episode.